Okay, so today I am filming the Christmas tag. As you can tell, I'm kind of a little bit Christmassy right now. I've got on a Christmas jumper and I've got a little bit of a Christmas background, which kind of looks like a child has kind of just put everything from the Christmas decorations onto this shelf, but we're going to work with it. And as you can see, I've literally got the lamest little tree in the whole wide world, but that's what happens when you buy a tree for $2.99. Okay, so the Christmas tag, I saw this on Becky's blog, which is Milk Bubble Tea. I will link it down below. I absolutely love reading her blog, but I will warn you that if you go onto her blog, it will kind of make you hate your blog if you've got a blog, because you look at it and think, why don't my photos look like that? So you will get serious blog envy. But a little while ago, she did her Christmas tag, and I've been looking for some really good questions to do a Christmas tag video, and this was the one tag that I actually liked. All the questions that weren't kind of a bit strange, and yeah, I just really liked it. So I've got all the questions on my phone, and I just thought it would be quite a cute video to do now that we're approaching Christmas. And yeah, obviously if you feel like doing this as well, then feel free to do it, but make sure obviously that you kind of credit Becky, because she was the creator of this tag. So I'm just going to get started, because otherwise we're going to be here literally till Christmas. Movie. And this is a real tough one, because I'm one of those people that kind of loves all Christmas films. I love the Christmas TV channel, and I will sit there in the afternoon with like a hot chocolate and I will just love the corny Christmas films. But I think I've narrowed it down to two favourites, and one of those favourites is Home Alone, and I think this is probably my top favourite Christmas film, because I just remember watching it when I was little, and I still enjoy watching it now. And although it's not your typical Christmas film with like Santa and all that kind of stuff, it's just something that reminds me of Christmas, and I just absolutely love it. Though it did used to give me like this real fear when I was a child that I was going to be left home alone. But at least I knew how to kind of protect myself against burglars. So it's kind of like almost like an educational film as well. So yeah, I absolutely love Home Alone. It's just amazing. The whole keep your change, no, keep the change, you filthy animal. That's just like one of the best quotes ever. I don't even know what it means, but still. And I absolutely love Home Alone 2 as well, because it's in New York, and as you guys all know, like I'm obsessed with New York. So I love Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2. My second favourite Christmas film is Elf, because it always just makes me so excited. And I just think it's the cutest film, because it just shows you that there's no harm in being excited about Christmas. And it's always on usually the same weekend as the X Factor finals, so we're talking like 2 weeks, 1 week before Christmas. And when that comes on, you get really excited, because you know that Christmas is coming. Now, we always open our presents on Christmas morning. I can imagine opening all my presents on Christmas Eve, but what would you have to look forward to on Christmas morning? So yeah, everything we open is Christmas morning, but we do have a bit of a routine. We open our stockings first, and then we tend to go down. We used to open our stockings like upstairs when we were children, like up on our mum and dad's bed. But obviously now that we're adults, don't really do that anymore. But we open stockings and then we go downstairs, or we're downstairs anyway, and open like the bigger presents. But yeah, definitely Christmas morning. And this is really hard, but something that I'll always remember is the fact that when I was little, my mum and dad used to make such a big deal out of Christmas, and it used to be such a magical time of the year. And honestly, I was actually devastated to find out that Father Christmas wasn't real. I hope I haven't given any spoiler alerts to anyone who's watching this. I'm sure you're all old enough to realise that though. But I found out, literally, I was quite old when I found out. I was 12, I was at secondary school, and I was literally quite devastated. I went home and went, Mum, is it true that Santa's not real? And she was like, yeah. I think she knew that I was old enough to not know. And after that, Christmas was just never the same. But my parents went to great lengths to keep Santa as real as possible. We would leave him Twiglets and Bacardi and Coke, which isn't really the traditional thing to leave for Santa, but strange enough, that's my dad's favourite drink and snacks. Didn't quite figure that one out though. And we always used to leave a little note for Santa, and he would write us a letter. My dad was quite fancy on the old computer, so he used to send us a letter back that had clip art of like reindeers, and it'd be like, hope you've been good girls, like to me and my sister, and you know, see you next year. And it just used to be so exciting, but I could never quite get my head around how Santa got in the house. Like, we used to have patio doors and not a chimney, so I was like, how did he get in? Like, it just used to confuse me. But yeah, like my mum and dad would even like cut up carrots as if like Rudolph and his pals had eaten them. So I suppose just that, the magical memory of coming downstairs on Christmas morning and seeing that Santa had left a note and seeing our stockings and our bags. I'll never forget being small and just being so excited, and it just being such a magical, you know, a magical time. So that's probably my favourite Christmas memory, when, you know, I didn't have any worries or anything like that, and I used to think Santa was real, and it was just so much fun. Now I love Christmas mainly because of the food, because oh my god, there's just so much good food. I can't really narrow it down to one festive food, I think. I'll tell you what I do love. The boxes of Quality Street and Roses. When they get out, you know it's Christmas. I prefer Quality Street over Roses though, a bit of a controversial one there. But yeah, I much prefer them. I also love Christmas buffet food, because I love a buffet. If I could have a buffet every day of my life, I would. I love buffets. They're my favourite things in the whole wide world. Like, one of the things I'm most excited about getting married about is having a buffet, which is sad but true. But yeah, I love buffet food, and when, you know, all the Christmas buffet food comes out in the supermarket, like your mozzarella dippers and your mini quiches and your sausages and stuff, oh, so exciting. But yeah, that's probably my favourite festive food. I can't really think of what else, and I just love everything to do with Christmas food. Christmas gift, and this is really hard. I'm gonna have to think about this. Quite long and hard. Last year was quite a good one because Henry bought my mum Michael Kors bag, and you all know how much I love my Michael. So that was an amazing present because I completely wasn't expecting it at all, and it was a real generous gift. So that was pretty amazing. Over the years, like, I've always been really like spoiled, but not in a bad way, obviously, by like my parents and family and friends, and I've always received really lovely gifts. It's so hard to just pinpoint one favourite present though. That's really tough. I don't think I can actually think of one that's absolutely amazing. I bet I'll finish this video and be like, oh my god, you forgot about so and so. Yeah, I've always had a really lovely gift, so it's really hard to just narrow it down to one. Christmas scent, and I absolutely love Christmas candles and Christmas air fresheners. I love like the winter spice stuff. I've got this amazing gingerbread candle that I bought from the range, which you'll have seen in my Christmas decoration haul, and it smells freaking amazing. So I love anything that's kind of like the cinnamony, spicy, warm, festive-y smells. I love anything that's in candle, air freshener form, anything like that. We've got like a Glade winter spice air freshener that we keep going around just spraying, and like we were going to spray it for like when Frankie farts, but I don't want to associate the smell with farts, so we don't tend to do that anymore. But yeah, I just love all those kind of festive-y scents. Traditions, and we actually do. One of our Christmas Eve traditions is that we all give each other a present on Christmas Eve, but the present has to be pyjamas, so that you go to bed on Christmas Eve in new pyjamas. It's something that we have done as a family since we were little. We've always given each other new pyjamas to wear, and it's just exciting of having that Christmas Eve, like you're all watching the film, and then, you know, mum's like, oh, it's time to open the presents, and then you put on your new pyjamas and you sit and watch the film. So that's probably about it. Apart from that, we kind of just have like, you know, a bit of dinner and just kind of chill. Obviously it's a lot different to when I was little. When I was little, I used to get sent to bed quite early, and it would be the longest sleep in the whole wide world, and I usually made myself sick with excitement. I was a weird child, but it was always the longest sleep in the whole wide world, like waking up on Christmas morning. These days, obviously, because now I'm an adult, we tend to just chill and open our presents, like our pyjamas, watch some Christmas films, and then we tend to just go to bed, and that's about it really. The next question is, what tops your tree? And when we were little, we used to have an angel that was my mum's, and she had it when she was little. So we used to have this like very fragile old angel to put on top of the tree. But now that I'm older, like me and Henry have got our own tree, we just have this basic star, nothing too fancy or exciting. It would be quite nice to get something that's like something that means something to us, but I've just never seen anything like that. This is a tough one. Always used to ask for stuff. I'm pretty sure I used to ask for roller skates, but I never got those because my mum and dad knew how clumsy I was. But like I said, I've always been super lucky that I've always received really, really lovely presents of my family and friends. I've never been a child to kind of ask for really stupid or extravagant presents. So that's quite a hard one. I think probably roller skates. I'm sure I asked for them at one point, but I can't really remember off the top of my head. I think the best part is just kind of having a couple of days of being with your family and just spending family time together and kind of just forgetting about everything else. I love the lead up to Christmas, so I love going to Christmas markets. I love the atmosphere of kind of like the hustle and bustle. I love watching Christmas films. I just think it's a really, really lovely time, although it can be pretty stressful as well. Coming from a family of like broken up parents, and then Henry has two, we have 4 sets of parents, so it can be quite stressful at Christmas trying to work out who to go where and where to spend time, and if you come from like that kind of same situation, you'll know how stressful it is. But apart from that, it is just a really, really nice time, and I actually really enjoy buying Christmas presents for people. I'm one of these people that kind of does all my research, makes little lists, and I try to go for really thoughtful presents, and I think it's so excited about giving the presents. I'm like, can you not just open it now? I get so much more excited about giving presents than receiving them. But yeah, I just think it's a lovely couple of days where you can eat loads, not worry about anything, and just spend time with the people that you love. I think that's the best part about Christmas. So there you go, there is the Christmas tag. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and seeing me talk about some Christmas memories. It was definitely fun to film. So if you feel like doing it yourself, then please go ahead. I tag all of you to do it because I love watching these kind of videos and hearing about people's different Christmases. But yeah, I hope you're all good. I hope you're all having a good December so far, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!